Okay, so what's up, guys? We're going to be talking about Loot Lake turning into Lava Lake very soon, potentially as soon as tomorrow with the new Fortnite update, but especially leading up to Season 6, which begins in only 7 days now. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they actually do for Season 6. Obviously, we have a bunch of leads. Specifically, the main thing here is Loot Lake turning into Lava Lake, but we're still not so sure on the overall theme of Season 6, and there are definitely going to be a bunch of other leaks coming out within the next couple of days, sort of revealing what we're going to be seeing for this game. They're definitely going to be adding a bunch of stuff, and it's fair to say that they want to keep the game fresh. They understand that it's not at its peak anymore, so they want to create new locations, new innovative things within the game. So completely changing up Loot Lake and possibly changing other parts of the map, it's definitely not out of the question. It's just that with Loot Lake, it's been a long time coming. It's been something that we've been talking about for such a long time. It's in the code, and we'll talk about the leaked information within this video as well, and how possible and probable this is at this point, how the cube is going to play some sort of role into this as well. So really, there's so much evidence leading up to this at this point. That being said, let's go through this here within this video. If you can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more Fortnite videos, and let's get started. So I'm going to show you guys up on screen here the cube right now around the Pleasant Park location. I'm not going to show you guys the whole path of the cube. You know where it's been, where it started, and it's just been going all over the map, and now it's up at Pleasant, and it's really all pointing towards Loot Lake at this point. At the beginning, it was sort of weird. We thought, maybe Salty was going to be destroyed, and then, it was just moving around, and we just didn't really know where it was going. But it seems like Loot Lake... All right, let me rephrase it, because I think we all thought Loot Lake was going to be changed regardless of the cube. But once we got the cube, I'll show another image up on screen. This was a teaser from, I think, around a week ago of the Bright Bomber. You can see within the cube here, she's pretty much being corrupted. It's like an evil version of herself. The cube corrupts the world, the universe, the characters. It corrupts Fortnite. It's an evil force. Who knows where it's from, but this cube is doing evil here. So it's been going around the map, and we've been trying to figure out what sort of evil it's going to spread, what location it's going to corrupt or destroy or change, or just, make it sort of an evil version of itself. And that's why at this point, there's only a couple days left of Season 6. It could potentially start tomorrow. The whole transition, and the reason why I say tomorrow is because you never know. I don't necessarily think that we have to wait to Season 6 to see Loot Lake turn into Lava Lake. I don't think it's going to be just the cube is just automatically in Loot Lake, and then it turns into lava immediately. I feel like it's a week-long process, or it's going to be some sort of event where it gradually changes. I just don't see it happening overnight with a single update. They might do some sort of event. That's another possibility as well. We'll talk about that in a second. Let me just show you guys the leak up on screen as well here. This is something from the code. This seems pretty small. This is probably the base, the volcano portion of it. And again, we don't know exactly what they're changing here. We really don't know right now as well if they're completely replacing all of the water with lava. So pretty much, Loot Lake, think about Loot Lake as it is. You have all of the water surrounding the center location, the center building, the center island. The center island is instead replaced with a volcano, and then all of the water is just lava. I guess that's an easy way to imagine what it would look like, but I don't think it's that simple. I think they're going to reshape it and resurface it where the lava's flowing in different locations, and I don't think it's going to be as big of an area. Even though Loot Lake may turn into Lava Lake, or that's the maybe the new location there, I don't think it's necessarily going to have the huge lava lake that we have, or I mean we have the lake, normal lake right now, but it's not just going to be lava filled with that huge lake. It's going to be a lot smaller probably, and then we'll see maybe just sort of this lava rock magma flowing around. It's not necessarily just going to be a huge pool of just lava everywhere. And also, we don't know if it's gonna hurt you. That's gonna be another weird situation where there's no way they're gonna have this huge mass of land that people are just unable to walk through because it's lava. And obviously, if they make it so you walk through lava, that's just not gonna make any sense. So they have to have some workaround around this. So that's why there's no way that huge loot lake location is just gonna be all replaced with lava. That's a different story there. I just want to show you guys up on screen. This is from Save the World. This is from Reddit. There are probably better pictures of this, but this is the lava that we see within Save the World. It's really bad quality. I don't know. It's really weird. A lot of comparisons to Minecraft in the comment section of that Reddit post, but hopefully it doesn't look like this. At least the quality wise. But the size, I think that makes sense. I think something like this would be very possible. And you see the surrounding sort of, bedrock. I don't know exactly. I forgot what it's called. Just the rock that you see around it. That's probably something that we would see if Lava Lake actually comes to fruition very soon. So that's pretty much that. And not just complete lava with like grass next to it, So it'll look like an actual sort of volcano-esque location if they do add it within the game. So the cube's role within this, just to end it off with how they're actually going to implement this, I think there probably is going to be an event. Obviously, the cube is moving throughout the game, and there's no need for an update. It doesn't just spawn to different locations. It's constantly moving in this game in live, real time. What's going to happen, if this makes sense, the cube is going to corrupt Loot Lake. It's going to drop into Loot Lake. It's going to start this huge, I don't know what is going to, an explosion or something. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but pretty much once this cube comes into contact with Loot Lake, it's going to settle there, and I don't think it's going to be an instantaneous sort of situation where it just turns into lava. So that's why I think, potentially starting tomorrow with the update, we'll see this cube move towards Loot Lake, and then every day up until Season 6, it'll slowly sort of corrupt Loot Lake, and then the final sort of phase of corruption is when the update releases for Season 6 next week, and then that's when the change will happen. But I think the process and then I think the event leading up to it will either start tomorrow or the days after tomorrow's patch. At least it makes a bit more sense for that to happen rather than just an instantaneous change where the cube is just there and then all of a sudden Loot Lake's Lava Lake. It doesn't, like, they could definitely do that. It's a video game, and anything makes sense in a video game. It's a video game. They can do whatever they want. They can update it. They can change whatever they want. But if they want to go with the whole theme of the cube corrupting Loot Lake, that would make a lot more sense for it to be sort of this process rather than just for it to happen automatically. So that's why I think tomorrow might be an interesting day. If nothing happens tomorrow, definitely watch the next couple days, every day, because Season 6, again, is only in a couple days. So it's not like we're far out here. This is stuff that's happening right now. So just tomorrow is the first day for a possibility of anything to happen with this thing. So that being said, thank you guys for watching Lava Lake. It's gonna be pretty sick. Let me know what you guys think about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.